On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Jim Rollins, Athletics Director Wayne Stellick, Principal Pete Jenks, the staff, the students, and the alumni of Springdale High School, it is my pleasure to welcome you to this presentation of the Bulldogs Sports Network. Hi again, everybody. Zach Arns, the voice of the Bulldogs, joining you on senior night from Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium here in Springdale, Arkansas. We've got a big 7A West matchup coming up at the top of the hour, but before then, we're going to honor our senior cheerleaders and football players, and we will be going to the PA coming up very shortly. Cole Harriman's going to join me on the other side of that. We'll set up the game, talk some Bulldogs, Battle of the Bulldogs. I believe it is the 115th meeting between these two teams, and it looks like we are set for senior night activities. We're going to turn it over to public address announcers.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Springdale High School's Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium for Senior Night 2016. We thank you for your attendance and are sure that you'll enjoy the excitement, the enthusiasm, and the entertainment that tonight's activities are sure to offer. Ladies and gentlemen, we're happy to have some future Bulldogs joining us tonight. Please welcome to Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium the 6th and 7th grade football Knights from J.O. Kelly Middle School. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to honor our seniors of 2016 for cheer, dance, and football seniors, please welcome first Bulldog football players being presented by head coach Zach Clark. Bulldog senior, number 10, Jaden Minshew. Jaden is escorted by his mom, April Minshew, and his sister, Ashlyn. Bulldog senior, number 22, Chris Crawford. Chris is joined tonight by his mom and dad, Jennifer and Kelly Crawford. Show your appreciation for Bulldog senior number 25, Eric Mendez. Eric is joined by his mom, Maribel Mendez, and his brother, Kevin Vargas. Please welcome senior Bulldog number 39, Garrett Vaught. Garrett is joined by his sister and brother-in-law, Joe and Haley Rocco. Show your appreciation for number 48, senior Bulldog, Enrique Ambriz. Enrique is joined by his dad and mom, Carlos and Sonia Ambriz. Show your appreciation for senior Bulldog number 50, Garrett Thresher. Garrett is escorted by his dad and mom, Brad and Melanie Thresher, and his sister, Ainsley. Show your appreciation for senior Bulldog number 73, Joel Swent. Joel is joined by his dad and mom, John and Linda Swent, and his sister, Taylor. Presenting senior Bulldog number 79, Francisco Araujo. Francisco is joined by his dad and mom, Juan and Francisco Araujo. Show your appreciation for senior Bulldog number 82, Dayton Bird. Dayton is accompanied by his dad, Adam Bird. Show your appreciation for senior Bulldog number 92, Cree Gonzalez. Cree is joined by his dad and mom, Kelly and Mona Gonzalez. Welcome senior Bulldog number 95, Erman Karentucky. Herman is joined by his mom, Tati Peter. Show your appreciation for senior Bulldog number 98, Hunter Hogan. Hunter is accompanied by his mom and dad, Bobby and Amy Hogan. Show your appreciation for senior Bulldog trainer, Cheyenne Stark. Cheyenne is accompanied by Jen Pridmore. Also show your appreciation for Bulldog senior trainer, Julia Barton. Julia is escorted by Tracy Reed. Now show your appreciation to honor senior Bulldog number 3, Kyler Williams. Honoring Kyler tonight is his mom, Tisha Williams, his dad, Rodney, and his wife, Kim, and the Williams family. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, show your appreciation for the 2016 Senior Bulldog Football Team.
This is a Bulldog football report heading into week 9, a big conference matchup versus Fayetteville. A little recap about last week's victory over Van Buren. Went down there, traveled to Van Buren, thought our guys played really well, especially on defense. We had created 5 turnovers plus a blocked punt. Had a defensive score when Chris Crawford, who's a player of the game, had a pick 6 in the 4th quarter. Just an outstanding effort. Very good defensively. Mason Hutchins was our defensive player of the game. Another outstanding effort from Jaden Minshew and Isaiah Nichols. Creed Gonzalez played his best game on the defensive line, and Capone Wise was outstanding in the secondary at corner. We will need our defense to continue to play outstanding, play very, very well. They certainly have done that the last couple of weeks, and we're very encouraged with the progress that they've made. Heading into this week against a very potent Fayetteville team that, quite frankly, is hitting their stride late in the year. By this time of the year, we have film pretty much almost on every conference game that everybody is in or has played in, and they've made a tremendous improvement offensively, certainly in the last 3 or 4 weeks. They're very dangerous. They got an outstanding quarterback, certainly quite a few receivers, and a tailback that's a home run threat. Very good offensive line. I think where they are just outstanding is on the defensive side. It's going to be a tall chore. We certainly have our work cut out for us. Fayetteville went into HAR-BER last week and pitched a shutout, had a couple of defensive scores. So anyway, we look forward to the challenge. It'll be senior night. It's going to be a great environment. Our guys are looking forward to the challenge and going out and just playing hard and compete. I'm excited to see how our defense is going to match up, and then offensively, we're close to really turning the corner. Just again, we will really need to be very efficient and execute at a high level on Friday night.
We prepare for victory because defeat is not an option. We break our bones and bleed to triumph. We are not the underdogs. We break the narrative every day. We do not simply let these obstacles overtake us. We eliminate all boundaries of our existence. Our success is limitless. Our presence is legendary. Our brilliance is uncomparable. We are here for glory. Each day we prepare for this. Fight for this. Not dictated by others' expectations for us. We define our own. We will achieve greatness. Our backgrounds do not define us. We define us. We live in the moments we spend here, on the field, in the locker room, surrounded by our team, our family. These are our brothers and sisters. This is our home. This is ours. This is our Springdale.
What does it take to overcome, to battle, to go beyond? Creating flesh and blood, each battle, each warrior, each chief, true brethren, the art of the fight, the music and power, the story of strength, eternalized in glory, brilliance manifested. A tribe is made up of those who have followed the footsteps of past generations, who are clearly different from the mainstream and dominant society, leaving a burning legacy for those to come. Only one tribe is true. Only one is ours. Only one is Springdale.
Hello, I'm Pete Jenks, principal at Springdale High School, and thank you for taking the time right before this Springdale Bulldog football game for me to be able to tell you a little bit about what's going on at Springdale High School. We've just finished the first quarter, and we're getting the second quarter started. That second quarter will lead all the way up into the Christmas holidays. One of the big things that our juniors and seniors need to be aware of is this is the prime time for them to start turning in college applications and start thinking about scholarships and financial aid to go to college. So if you have a senior in school and they have not turned in a college application yet, you may want to sit down with them parents and discuss what their plans are for college or after high school and see if they have turned in any applications. They can always go to their counselor at Springdale High School and discuss that with them, set up an appointment to do so. But they need to get busy with that because that deadline occurs very quickly. And the last thing we want is for a senior to be looking in, say, April or May, who has not applied for any type of post-secondary school yet, and to be out of luck as far as getting acceptance into one of them. So I'd encourage you to talk to your child if they're a senior, and I would encourage you to talk to them and discuss what their plans are, and talk to a counselor, or have them talk to their counselor about some sort of getting college applications in. If you have a junior in high school, now might be a great time for you to discuss what their plans are when their senior year rolls around. It's never too early. You might want to discuss with them their plans as far as thinking about colleges that they might want to attend or what their plans are after high school. And the Christmas holidays and spring break and even summer break are great times to go visit colleges if you're a junior or a sophomore. So it's never a bad idea to start planning ahead and discussing those matters with them. That being said, the ACT test is offered throughout the year. The ACT test is a nationwide exam that gives some idea of the college readiness students have whenever they graduate high school. It's always a good idea. We recommend strongly that a junior takes it at least once, usually the second semester, maybe in the first semester of their junior year. Sophomores, while it's okay for them to take it, it may be better for you to wait your junior year so you have had all the classes that are important for you to do well on it. You can take the ACT as many times as you like, however, they always need to keep the highest score. If you are on free or reduced lunch, you can actually get that ACT test fee waived, and it's a total of about $42. For students on free and reduced lunch, can take it once for free every year. The next deadline is November 4th, so that's coming up very soon. So for the December 10th test date, November 4th is the next deadline. And you can go to www.act.org to be able to register for that test on December 10th. Part of the ACT looks at your financial aid package. What are you going to need to go to college? That can include scholarships and any type of college loans or Pell Grants. There's a document called FAFSA, F-A-F-S-A, but it's a document that's online that you can fill out tax returns for your family to be able to see if you qualify for any type of student loans or Pell Grants to be able to afford the cost of college or use it to apply that for the cost of college. And of course, seniors, you need to be thinking about scholarships as well. Juniors, it's a little early right now, as well as sophomores, but it's never a bad idea to start investigating which ones that you might be eligible for. So I'd encourage you once again to go talk to your school counselor and start looking up avenues for you to be able to get information for scholarships. Seniors need to do that right away. Juniors and sophomores, you have a little bit of time to do some investigation. We offer ACT practice sessions at school. Before school and after school, we have ACT practice sessions as well as on Saturdays. And I would recommend that students, if you're interested in getting a practice session for the ACT, to try to see how you do and see how you need to get some additional tutoring or help to be able to do well on it. You talk to your school counselor about that. We're also doing things in the classroom to help our students out with the ACT test. Many of the ACT type questions are high levels of what's called depth of knowledge. They not only want you to know information, but they want to know what you can do with it. And over the past 10 weeks, our teachers have been working very diligently to ramp up the type of questioning that's asked, either verbally or written, of our students to be able to get them used to answering the type of questions that would be on the ACT exam. And these type of questions have not necessarily are what or when type questions, but how, and analyzing and looking into why things happen the way they did, or why things happen the way they do. And these are a little bit more difficult to answer, but they're great preparation for ACT type questions and higher order thinking. So these are the type of things with ACT, financial aid, that seniors need to be, if they haven't started yet, need to be doing so. And if you have, hopefully you've got results back for it yet, or you've mailed things in. If you're a junior or sophomore, it's never too late to start thinking about it. Sophomores, you would be 1 year away, or 2 years away. Juniors, you'd be 1 year away. And it's a great idea to have a plan already mapped out with your parents and your school counselor to be able to figure out how to be eligible for scholarships, financial aid, and looking at college applications. As always, if you have any questions, parents or students, feel free to contact me here at Springdale High School. My phone number here is 479-750-8832 or pjinks@sdl.org, and I can get you in touch with the individuals around the school to help you out with that. We wish the Bulldogs all the best. Go Dogs. Woof, woof. And we hope they wish them best of luck in this next game. Thank you again, and thank you for watching.
We prepare for victory because defeat is not an option. We break our bones and bleed to triumph. We are not the underdogs. We break the narrative every day. We do not simply let these obstacles overtake us. We eliminate all boundaries of our existence. Our success is limitless. Our presence is legendary. Our brilliance is uncomparable. We are here for glory. Each day we prepare for this. Fight for this. Not dictated by others' expectations for us. We define our own. We will achieve greatness. Our backgrounds do not define us. We define us. We live in the moments we spend here, on the field, in the locker room, surrounded by our team, our family. These are our brothers and sisters. This is our home. This is ours. This is our Springdale.
What does it take to overcome, to battle, to go beyond? Creating flesh and blood. Each battle, each warrior, each chief. True brethren. The art of the fight. The music and power, the story of strength, eternalized in glory, brilliance manifested. A tribe is made up of those who have followed the footsteps of past generations, who are clearly different from the mainstream and dominant society, leaving a burning legacy for those to come. Only one tribe is true. Only one is ours. Only one is Springdale.
And we welcome you back to Senior Night here at Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. He's Cole, I'm Zach. Welcome to Senior Night. Lots to talk about here as we get ready for the Battle of the Bulldogs. Let's talk first about the playoffs because last week Springdale gets their second conference victory of the year, mark that equals last year's conference total, and has essentially put them in a very good spot. They're not in 100%, but they're looking pretty good because Heritage and Van Buren each have one conference win, and they've really got the tough road to go. Heritage has a game with Bentonville, and then HAR-BER to finish up. Van Buren has Fayetteville, and I'm gonna get this wrong. They've got Fayetteville, and I believe. I rattled through. Anyway, I think they've got Bentonville left.
Bentonville, that's
I think
what I was
they've got
thinking.
Bentonville left. But regardless, for the Bulldogs, here's the situation for Springdale. Win tonight, and you put yourself in a great spot for the 4 seed, which gets a home game. Lose tonight, not a lost cause. You have to hope that Rogers takes care of business against Bentonville West because Bentonville West holds a tiebreaker over the Bulldogs. And then Next week sets up another showdown with Rogers, much like we had last year. Last year it was a win and get in.
Yeah.
Next week it could be a who wants the 4 seed and the home game.
Yeah.
So it's it's another high stakes game with the Rogers Mounties.
Yeah. Well, I think the obviously the top 3 in the conference, those are going to settle out here in the last few weeks too. But for the Red Dogs tonight, not so much focus on playoffs as far as taking care of business, but definitely what happens tonight, they're still going to get another shot next week. But the playoff scenario is still wide open.
Yeah, I mean all the goals that Springdale had set out at the beginning of the year, home playoff game, get in the playoffs, home playoff game, it's all right there for them. So despite all of the adversity that they have faced here in 2016, they're right where they want to be. They're 4-4 on the year, and certainly getting ready to take on their longtime rivals, the Fayetteville Bulldogs, who are number 1. This is be Springdale's second shot at the number 1 team in the state. They're number 1 for a reason. They beat HAR-BER last week 28-0, and if you haven't had a chance to watch that game from a defensive perspective, Fayetteville's pretty good.
Yeah, they really are, and it starts with their defensive front. They've got a couple of defensive tackles that are really good. Their linebackers are solid and really all over the place, and that was evident last week when they completely shut it down, the HAR-BER run game.
Well, they've got a guy in the middle of that defense, Akil Byers. Anytime you say Alabama commit, we'll start there. I mean, he's been a guy that has disappeared at times, and Fayetteville's looked kind of vulnerable. But when he's engaged and ready to go, he's all but immovable.
Yeah, he really is. He's just looking at him on paper, he's definitely he fits the bill as a D1 prospect, and the play that he's had this year has shown that too.
Preseason, we talked about Taylor Powell being probably the best quarterback in the state. You can make an argument for a couple other guys who maybe put up bigger numbers, but he's a Wake Forest commit. This will be his last game against Springdale. Certainly one of the best passers we've seen in a while up here, and he's leading an offense last week that sputtered a bit, but got the job done, and they may have found themselves a new running back, 255-pound Dan Hinton.
Yeah, that's they've got a Mack truck there in Hinton running the ball. For Powell, I mean, kid came in as a sophomore and was lighting people up and had a great season last year and has really continued that this year as well.
So let's talk about our Bulldogs, the Springdale Bulldogs, coming off an impressive win last week against Van Buren, and honestly a game that they should have won, and they took care of their business. They win it 39-10, gave up 3 yards passing, which is anytime you do that, you're going to win a football game. Checked off all 12 goals on defense, and dominated a football game. And you after an emotional month of turmoil, righted the ship a little bit. I don't know if you got a chance to see the dunking that Coach Clark got.
No, I didn't.
After the game, they got him with the Gatorade bath. It was just good to see the kids jumping around and excited again.
Yeah, and they needed a win like that, and it really started. You talk about defense there, forcing 5 turnovers and forcing really 3 or 4 on those first 3 or 4 possessions was huge from a momentum standpoint. Really got them going.
Yeah, and that's going to be key tonight here. Fast start is what you want. The Bulldogs, our Bulldogs, Springdale, certainly has to have that fast start. That means no turnovers. Good defensive line play is certainly going to be a key, and in talking with some of the coaches this week, pressure is going to be a big deal if they feel like if they can get to Taylor Powell, all things are open. If not, they're going to have to adjust and make a new plan.
I think you hit the nail on the head. If they can get pressure on Powell, that's something that he hadn't experienced a lot this year is pressure and forcing quick throws. So we'll see.
Well, Springdale won the toss. They're going to defer, so Fayetteville's going to get the football first. And if you were with us last year here at Gerald Williams, it was over pretty quick. Springdale, first couple of plays just didn't look like they were in the game. Then it sort of evened out, and then the talent from Fayetteville took over. But this is a different Springdale team. It's a much more athletic, much better football team, better equipped football team to compete with Fayetteville. Again, Fayetteville's number 1 for a reason. They're 7-1 overall. Their one loss is to Bentonville. And, as I was texting with Lane Hutchins this morning, man, anytime you get to go play the number 1 team in the state, you're playing with house money, take a shot, roll the dice, see what happens.
Exactly. If you're, I think we've said this before, if you're a competitor, you want to see, you look for the challenge of going against the number 1 team in the state and see where that puts you.
So we are just about ready to kick off here. Again, the playoff scenario for the Bulldogs has not changed. win. They're in the competition, a three-way competition with Bentonville West and Rogers for that 4 seed in a home game, which would be huge for Springdale. A home playoff game would be an amazing accomplishment for this football team. And it's right there for them. Everything they wanted to accomplish during the season is right there for them. So, this is another stepping stone. This is a measuring stick. I was talking to somebody this week, and you talk about Springdale. They're beating the teams that they're supposed to beat. They're competing with the teams they're supposed to compete. But sooner or later, you got to pick one off.
Oh, yeah.
And that's when you take that next step. And this is just another opportunity as Springdale gets ready to take on the number 1 team in the state.
Yeah. They, this is going to be, talking with a couple of my buddies earlier in the week. This is growing up when I was going through school. You couldn't beat Purple Dog, Red Dog, rivalry game. So anyway, there's that added aspect to it too.
Yeah, and a lot of these kids. The last time Springdale beat Fayetteville, a lot of these kids are 8 years old. So it's been a while for Springdale, but you can feel this team. You and I were talking about it. This team is getting better. They're getting more talented. They're getting more confident in what they're doing. And the future is very bright. If you watch the senior ceremony here, there weren't that many seniors on this football team. This team is a very, very young football team.
They are. There's a lot of kids right now that are getting quality varsity snaps and experience that's going to help them down the road and even into next year and the years after.
So we're about ready for kickoff. Springdale again won the toss. They have deferred, and they're going to get Fayetteville the football first. That means Taylor Powell will get a chance at the controls first. He'll go up against that Red Dog defense, which was excellent last week. The front line led by that dude, Isaiah Thomas. Boy, basketball season started. I'm all over the place. Isaiah Nichols had a wonderful week last week, and as I said to you during the game, a couple of those hits he had, they could have filed an incident report. He's growing up before our eyes.
Borderline child abuse.
It was rough. Isaiah really controlled the football game from his side. So we're about ready for kickoff. Jesus Barroso has got it teed up back deep for Fayetteville. I do see Big Dan Hinton, 255-pound running back, stand at the 20-yard line. Might want to avoid him if you're on kick coverage. Andrew Ellis is back at the 10-yard line, and looks like the ball's going to go end over end and come down to Ellis at the 7. Ellis will get to the 20, where he is met by Capone Wise and Jaden Cornelius. He'll get up to about the 22-yard line, and that is where Fayetteville will take over. Got to be careful with my Bulldog references tonight. It's Fayetteville Springdale tonight.
Yep, going to have to be specific.
So 1st and 10, ball's going to be at the 23-yard line. We'll see what Coach Hobbs and the Nightmares have dialed up. Across the front, it'll be Jace Carey going to get back in the starting lineup. Manny. It looks like Lopez and Isaiah across the front. The linebackers, Mason Hutchins, Enrique Ambrose, Trey Tolbert, Melvin Bradley, and Capone Wise, the corners, Jaden and Chris Crawford, the safeties. So here's our first play. Ball at the 23-yard line, 1st and 10, Fayetteville. Powell will throw. A little pressure from the Dogs, and that's going to go incomplete. Looks like, well, guess who? That dude. Pressure on the first play will bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, just a well defended right there from the Red Dog defense. They went with a little 3-receiver combination, and secondary kind of kept the shell.
So 2nd and 10, just underway here. This is the battle of the Bulldogs. Powell will throw. Got the quick out. That's Bannister at the 30. He's going to get out of bounds, and it'll bring up 3rd down. So a little quick hitter is going to pick up 7, and it'll be 3rd and short for the Bulldogs.
If you've watching the Red Dog offense this year, Coach Clark likes to spread it around and get it to different people. We're going to see the same thing from the Purple Dogs tonight. They're going to try to utilize all their playmakers on the field. Empty
set for Taylor Powell on 3rd and 3. It's Nolan in motion. Powell going to roll to the right. He's got room in front of him, going to take it, throw down the middle. That is number 21, Harry, with the reception. He's going to be knocked down. Jaden Minshew with the tackle at the 45-yard line. 15 yards on 3rd and 3. First down, Fayetteville.
Yeah, looked like the Sam linebacker, strong side linebacker, had a conflict. He had a guy out in the flats he was trying to chase and had a receiver settle in right behind him.
I want to correct myself. That was Harry Shipley with the reception. And it'll bring up 1st and 10. Ball at the 45-yard line. Nolan's in the backfield with Powell. Low snap. Powell will throw. Ball's going to go incomplete. Intended for number 1. That's Cody Gray. And bring up 2nd and long. So Springdale winning 1st down. And again, creating the pressure on that play.
Yep.
Isaiah Nichols, that dude. I swear we're just watching him grow up. I mean, he's going to be he's special now.
Yeah.
Give him another 12 months, he's going to be really special.
You're exactly right.
So 2nd and 10, ball at the 45. 11:19 to go here in the first quarter. Empty set for Powell. Powell going to throw. Springdale on the blitz. Ball's complete at the 44. I believe that is Bannister again. Yep, that's number 3, Bannister, complete at the 42-yard line. First down, Fayetteville.
Yeah, Red Dogs dialed up a little pressure, brought a linebacker on the blitz, and it left the secondary in kind of a one-on-one situation. So
1st and 10 for Fayetteville. Ball at the 42. Powell with Nolan in the backfield. And throw again. It's flush from the pocket. Trey Tolbert. Hello, Trey Tolbert! Wow!
About that.
Trey Tolbert with the sack.
Yeah.
The human thing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, hitting him is like hitting a brick wall, and I don't know what Powell was looking at. I just don't know if he didn't see him. But Trey gets into him. 6-yard loss, going to be 2nd and 16.
Yeah, and that's what we said early in the game. If we can get pressure on the quarterback, we're going to be in good shape.
So 2nd and long. Haven't seen Springdale try and run the football yet. Or excuse me, Fayetteville run the football yet. Powell will throw again. Springdale looking to get some pressure here. Melvin Bradley, one-on-one. Ball's taken away by Bannister. He's going to get into the end zone for the touchdown. And, it's like you say almost every week, just a playmaker making a play.
That's exactly what it is, man. Bradley couldn't really be in better shape. He could have timed up the jump just a little bit better, but at the end of the day, that's playmaker making a play right there. You can't really fault Bradley for his effort.
So 48-yard touchdown pass from Taylor Powell to Bannister gives Fayetteville a 6-0 lead. Looks like Fayetteville's going to come in and try the conventional extra point in to kick. Is number 24, that is Rugby Young. Kick's on the way, and it's good. So with 10:16 to go in the first quarter, our score, Fayetteville 7, Springdale nothing. You're watching Springdale Bulldog football on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
Welcome back to Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. 7-0 our score. Fayetteville connects on a 48-yard touchdown pass from Taylor Powell to Bannister for our first score of the night. Melvin Bradley, you and I were talking during the break. Melvin was in great position. Just got out-jumped. Playmaker making a play, and now Fayetteville will kick off. And Springdale's offense has got to respond. Springdale's been pretty good in the first quarter, outscoring their opponent 65-37. This kick from Young is going to go to Garrett Vaughn, 1 yard deep, and that will be a touchback, and Springdale will take over at the 20. So as Lane will bring out the offense, what do you expect to see from the Bulldog offense this week?
Well, I think it's going to be kind of similar to what it's been the last few weeks. They're going to try to find something that works. I think we said it before. What I think Coach Clark considers a good balanced offense is one that if they need to throw for 500 yards tonight, then they're going to be able to. If they need to run for 500 yards tonight, then they're capable of doing that too. So we'll see what they go with.
So they're going to go with Isaiah Nichols at the tight end spot, Eric Mendez in the running back spot. That is Isaiah in motion. They're going to give to Eric Mendez. He's going to get across the 20-yard line. He'll get maybe 2 to 3 out of that, and it's going to bring up second down. Across the front for the Bulldogs, Thresher, Enrique, Reed, Sissamfu, and Swint. And we'll see a bevy of wide receivers. Among them, Kamon Robinson, Alex Thompson, Jaden Minshew. He'll be to the top of the screen. Now Garrett Vaughn's going to check in on offense. And it's going to be 2nd and 8, ball at the 22-yard line. Clock moving, 9:45 to go in the first quarter. Here's Lane going to take and give to Eric Mendez. He's wrapped up in the backfield, and it's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Bulldogs.
Well, we've seen this kind of play design the last few weeks. Just a quarterback read play. I think that was probably a misread. Lane handed it off when he should have kept it. But I think they're going to have to utilize Hutchins in the running game to be effective tonight.
I'm just looking at the Fayetteville defense. The guy that we talked about in the pregame, Akil Byers, not in the game.
There's no 99 out there right now.
So 3rd and long. Ball at the 19-yard line. Here's Lane to throw. Going to try and throw the wheel route, looking for Alex Thompson. Ball's going to go incomplete, and Springdale's going to have to kick. So not exactly the start Springdale needed after the Fayetteville touchdown drive.
Yep, and it all starts with, getting positive yardage on 1st and 2nd down. There's not a bad play on 1st down, run of the ball. 2nd down, quarterback read play, and had a little mismanagement or a little misread, put you in a hole.
So Ian Garcia will come in to kick. He's averaging 26 yards per kick on the year. This is his first effort of the night. Gets off a high spiral. Called for a fair catch by Bannister at the 49, and that's where Fayetteville will take over. So it'll be 1st and 10 Fayetteville at the 49-yard line. Kick on it was 30 yards. And Fayetteville will start with very good field position. Their first drive, 7 plays, 77 yards, capped off by a 48-yard touchdown pass from Taylor Powell to number 3, that's Barrett Bannister. Now Fayetteville looking for more here as they start their second drive at the 49. 5 wide set. This is Nolan in motion. They're going to fake it to him. They've got the screen set up to Bannister, and he's got guys in front of him. This is Barrett Bannister down to the 35-yard line. He's brought down by Enrique Ambrose at the 28. That's going to be a first down Fayetteville.
Yeah, just went with a little boundary screen. Had the numbers down here and trying to get the ball to Bannister. Guy who made the play earlier.
So Fayetteville will set up shop at the 27, 1st and 10. Powell, this is the first running play of the game. This is Nolan. Good tackle there by Enrique. Not much on the play. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, Coach Hobbs and the defense are utilizing a lot of defensive line stunts, guys twisting around, and that kind of freed up Ambrose to make the play on the edge.
So Enrique, back-to-back tackles for him. Going to bring up 2nd and long. He might have gotten a couple inches out of that, but 2nd and 10 for Fayetteville. This is Bannister in motion. Fake to Bannister. Powell on the roll. Springdale's got it defense pretty well. They're going to had a bust deep, and that's going to go to Cody Gray for the touchdown. And they had everybody covered short. They just lost the guy over the top.
Yeah, a lot of times on a bootleg action like that, you lose sight of there's always a backside post, and you got to account for it.
So Taylor Powell's second touchdown pass of the first quarter gives Fayetteville a 13-0 lead. Rugby Young and the special teams in for the extra point. Young's kick is on the way, and good. So it's 7:58 to go in the first quarter. Our new score, Fayetteville 14, Springdale nothing. You're watching Springdale Bulldog football on the Bulldog Sports Network.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit.
Welcome back to Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. 7:58 to go here in the first quarter. Taylor Powell is connected with Cody Gray for the second Fayetteville touchdown of the first quarter. Fayetteville now leads 14-0, and we talked about getting off to a fast start. 2 drives for Fayetteville, 2 touchdowns, a 3-and-out for Springdale. Not exactly the fast start that we were hoping for.
No, they just got to settle down, go back to what they've been doing, what's been successful right here. Forget the score.
Rugby Young's kick goes into the end zone for a touchback, and Springdale will start again at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. So, to recap, 2 touchdown passes from Taylor Powell. Springdale in a bit of a hole, but still very early.
Yeah.
Springdale got a little bit on first down, then second down and third down not so good. But, Springdale just got to settle down and get themselves back in gear. And,
yeah. And they've shown that they can strike quick on offense. So
Lane will bring him out. He's going to have Jaden Cornelius at one wide receiver spot. Isaiah's going to come in at the tight end spot. Mendez in the backfield. That's Alex Thompson in the slot to the bottom of the screen. Kamon's out near the numbers. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Ball to 20-yard line. Lane going to give to Eric Mendez. He's going to get near the 20-yard line, not much more. Maybe a yard on the play. It'll bring up second down. The play looked like it had a little bit more in it when it started.
Yeah, that's just, credit the Purple Dog defensive front, D-line, and linebackers pursuing the ball there because, like you said, it looked like we had the edge, and then it closed quickly.
So 2nd down and 9. Clock running with 7:34 to go in the first quarter. Again, for Fayetteville, no Akil Byers. If you're Springdale, not having the Alabama commitment in the middle of that defense, that's encouraging. Lane going to roll to his right and throw. It's rid of the football high for Kamon off his hands and incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd and long.
I'm scanning the Fayetteville sideline trying to find 99.
Well, he kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. He's a bit of a mountain out there, but certainly not on the football field at the moment. It's 3rd down and 9, ball at the 21-yard line, 7:16 to go in the first quarter. Kamon and Alex to the bottom, Jaden Cornelius to the top. Here's Lane to throw again. Going to throw the screen. This one's going to go incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, they look like they had the play set up except for a Fayetteville linebacker. I don't know if he was on a quick drop or what, but he flashed to the outside and kind of disrupted the entire play.
So Ian Garcia will come in to kick. This will be his 2nd punt of the night. His first one went 32 yards. I shorted him 2 yards on his first effort. My apologies, Ian. Ian gets off another high spiral. Good kick. It's going to come to Bannister at the 46, and he'll fair catch it, and that's where Fayetteville will take over. So, 2 3-and-outs for the Springdale offense. Gives Fayetteville position at the 46-yard line. And, you hate to say it, even 7:06 to go in the quarter here, but you're at a critical juncture here. You go down 21, you're looking at fighting uphill for the rest of the night.
Yeah, I think back to what worked against Bentonville in the first half. Playing a team that was obviously had a little bit better athlete, a little bit bigger up front, and that's what they got to get back to here.
Checking in at the running back spot, Dan Hinton, his first carry of the night. He goes straight ahead. He's going to get knocked down at the 46-yard line. Good pick up on 1st down. Will bring up 2nd and 2. Second and 2 for Fayetteville, ball at the 45-yard line. Powell going to throw. He's got Bannister off his hands. Incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd and short. And Powell kind of a mixed bag here. He's had some overthrows, some missed throws, but he's 6 out of 9 for 134 and 2 touchdowns. That's a pretty good first quarter.
Yeah. Like you said, outside of the 2 long touchdown throws, which were good balls, he's kind of been hit and miss tonight.
So it's 3rd and short, ball at the 45. The line to gain is just past the 44. Powell going to go under center. That's Brennan Lewis in motion. Going to take and give to Hinton. Hinton's got a hole up the middle, knocked down by Jaden Minshew, but he's got 1st down yardage to the 41.
I'm going to go ahead and call this tonight that any short yardage play for Fayetteville, we'll probably go ahead and say it's going to be in 22's hand. Anytime you got a 250-pound running back, that's going to work to your favor in those short yardage situations.
He is the definition of a low center of gravity. Powell going to fake. Under pressure, Isaiah Nichols flushes him. Lopez gives chase. Powell going to throw back down the sidelines. It's Bannister. He's going to go out of bounds at the 38. It'll be about a 3.5-yard pickup. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they went with another bootleg action, and that time the Red Dog secondary did a lot better job covering the backside post that burned him the last time. So adjustments already being made.
2nd and 7, ball at the 39, 6:10 to go here in the quarter. Powell fakes. Isaiah again with the pressure. This is Bannister on the screen, and he is knocked down. Catch a number there. That's the human thing. Trey Tolbert. Telling you, it's like hitting a brick wall when he hits you. That's going to bring up 3rd and 6. Trey's had a pretty active first quarter.
Yeah, he's been a guy that's really came on here in the last half of the season.
So ball at the 37, 3rd and 6. Powell will throw. Springdale getting some pressure. Powell gets away. And ball is complete to Nolan on the far side, and he's going to get the first down by maybe a half a yard.
Yeah. Well, I don't think there's any question that we're going to be able to get pressure on the quarterback tonight. The real question is going to be are we going to make the play once we get back there? That's now the 2nd or 3rd time that we've had guys in position. But Powell, he's a good athlete. I mean, he's going to be able to scramble and get away from defensive linemen.
So 1st and 10, ball at the 30. Clock running with 5:15 to go. This is Nolan. He's going to get a couple straight ahead. He can wind up getting more than a couple. He's going to get down to about the 27. We'll bring up 2nd down. Fayetteville going to look to push the tempo a little bit. This is Powell on the keeper, and he is going to go down. Mason Hutchins, Trey Tolbert, Isaiah Nichols all there on the stop. It's going to bring up another 3rd down.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, Fayetteville's offensive line is really struggling right now to block the front four of Springdale. That time, Coach Hobbs dialed up a little weak side blitz, brought Ambrose on the backside and slanted the defensive line, and that freed up some defensive linemen to make the play.
So we're going to go empty set here. Powell alone in the backfield. Springdale shows blitz. Here comes Trey Tolbert. Ball's away, complete to Shipley. He's going to get down to the 20-yard line. Depending on the spot, it looks like they're going to give him first down yardage inside the 20. It'll be first down Fayetteville. So an 8-yard pickup gives Fayetteville another first down. They're now down inside the red zone as the clock hits 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Three receivers to the top of the screen. You've got Nolan and Powell in the backfield. The guy to watch here is probably Brennan Lewis down at the 20-yard line, one-on-one with Melvin Bradley. Powell going to throw. And ball's going to go incomplete. Yeah. If Trey Tolbert had turned around, that would have hit him in the face mask.
Yeah.
But regardless, good defensive play by Trey. Bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, it was. Not the best ball Powell's thrown either, but you got to be happy with that result for Springdale because that was Bannister, arguably their best receiver on a linebacker, Tolbert. So not exactly a matchup you want to have, but good outcome.
2nd and 10 for Fayetteville. Ball at the 19-yard line. 3:39 to go in the first quarter. 14-0 our score. Powell will throw again. Powell's got a man open at the 5-yard line. That's Bannister. He's going to get into the end zone away from Capone Wise. Touchdown Fayetteville. Fayetteville now up 20-0.
Well, once again, brought pressure. This time they brought 6. Coach Hobbs brought 6 defenders on a blitz and almost got to them. That means you're going to leave somebody in a one-on-one situation and just got to make the play out there.
So Rugby Young will come in to try the extra point. It's Powell's 3rd touchdown pass of the first quarter. Young's kicks on the way, and good. So with 3:32 to go in the first quarter, 21-0 our score. You're watching Springdale Bulldog football on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Zaxby's food has always brought people together, catering to the big moments, the little wins, the long talks, and the quick getaways. Because food this inviting is bound to add a lot of flavor to your life.
Introducing the Zax Pack. Served with chicken fingers, sides, Texas toast, and iced tea. Pick one up for dinner or your next event. Friends, family, flavor. Zaxby's. Indescribably good.
And we welcome you back to Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. 3:32 to go in the first quarter, 21-0 our score. And you're keeping an eye on some scores from the 7A West?
Yeah, just had I think the only update right now is the Bentonville Heritage game. Looks like Bentonville's up 7-0. We're keeping a close eye on the Rogers West score, so we'll keep you updated on that one.
Here's Garrett Vaughn from the 2-yard line. He's going to get up over the 20 and up to the 22, and that's where Springdale will take over. So a 20-yard return for Garrett, and Springdale will get their third possession of the night.
Well, the biggest goal right now is to cut out the negative plays that's hurt them. They've been positive on first down the last two drives, and then on second down they've had negative plays, lost for yards. It's really set them back. So just keep positive yardage.
So 1st and 10 for Springdale, ball to 22. Lane will throw. This time he's got good protection. Ball gets batted away. We'll bring up 2nd and 10. That's the first time Lane's probably had. That's the most time Lane's had tonight.
Yeah.
Every other time he seems to have had somebody in his face.
Yeah.
We'll bring up 2nd and 10, ball to 22-yard line.
Well, there's no question that the Red Dog offensive line's got their hands full tonight. The Fayetteville defensive line, much bigger size-wise, and so that's going to be an issue with Hutchins passing in the pocket.
So 2nd and 10 came on to the bottom. You got Alex in the slot. Jaden Cornelius up to the top. Lane will throw. Looking for Alex Thompson down the slot. That's going to fall incomplete, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, I think the rest or whatever time off that Byers for Fayetteville was given by the Fayetteville coaches has come to an end because he's in on this drive and he's wreaking havoc right now.
Springdale converting on 38% of their 3rd down conversions in 2016. This is a big one, 5 wide set. Lane gets the screen set up and it's knocked down. It's going to bring up 4th down, and Springdale's going to have to punt again. So Ian Garcia will come in to punt. 3:15 to go in the first quarter. 21-0 the score. Ian's 2 efforts tonight have netted 32.5-yard average. Back deep for Fayetteville is number 3, Barrett Bannister. And we've got flags down for the first time tonight.
Yeah, I think the right guard moved.
So Springdale will pick up their first penalty of the night. This one will back them up to the 17. And they'll try again. It'll be 4th and 15. Garcia gets the kick away. Again, a high spiral. This one's going to bounce at the 49, take a Fayetteville bounce, and will be brought down at the 44-yard line. Fayetteville will start on Springdale's half, really their best starting field position of the night. Yeah. So it's 1st and 10 for Fayetteville. Ball at the 44-yard line. 3:04 to go in the first quarter. 21-0 our score. Taylor Powell will come out, and he'll have Hinton in the backfield with him. You got to imagine that's probably where they're going to go. He's not running many pass routes. Yep, they're going to have him in to block. Powell hits Cody Gray at the 40-yard line. Gray inside the 35, still going down near the 25, where he's finally brought down by Enrique Ambrose, and it'll be another first down for Fayetteville.
Well, just poor tackling there from the Red Dog secondary. They had him fenced up and had him closed off and let a couple of tackles slip through. And it doesn't matter if it's Fayetteville, if it's whoever. It's really hard to beat people when he's not going down on first contact.
Cree Gonzalez is checked in for Springdale at the defensive end spot. Powell has Dan Hinton behind him. Hinton will get the football on the looked like a stretch.
Yeah,
I hadn't seen that before, but it's going to wind up picking up 4 or 5 yards down to the 23-yard line. We'll bring up second down.
Yeah, a little different play design there. It almost looked like a busted play, but like you said, just turned into a little stretch play.
So we'll get 4 yards on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and 6. Clock running with 2:05 to go in the quarter. Little mix up there. That's Hinton. He's knocked down. Isaiah Nichols on the tackle. It's going to bring up third down. They're going to give him a yard on that play, down to the 22.
Well, Powell, the quarterback, kind of turned around after the play and was looking back with palms up and looked back at the sideline. So, and then they traded in for Hinton. So I'm thinking that was a busted play.
So it's third down, and now we've got some officials' whistles, and we're going to get a timeout, Fayetteville. 1:31 to go in the first quarter. You're watching Springdale Bulldog football on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett with Everett Chevrolet. You've heard me say we have a better way to buy your new Chevy. If you've not been here to find out what that means, I want to invite you to come see us. You'll love the way we do business. And you can shop our great selection of the North American Truck of the Year, the Chevy Silverado, with the best V8 fuel economy of any full-size truck. Family-owned, customer-friendly, Everett Chevrolet in Springdale, I-49 at Elm Springs Road.
He's Cole Harriman. I'm Zach Arns. Welcome to Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. Beautiful night here in Northwest Arkansas. It's in the 80s today.
No kidding.
I think I'm overdressed here in my long sleeves. No wind to speak of. It's just it's a beautiful night here for some 7A West football. Springdale kind of on the short end of things right now, but you got 3 quarters plus to right the ship a little bit. But it's going to start here on third down, 3rd and 5 ball, 22-yard line. Fayetteville thus far 4 out of 4 on third downs. Springdale's gotten them into the right down and distance. They just haven't been able to close the deal. Powell will throw. Here comes the blitz. He's got a man sliding at the 16-yard line. That's Cody Gray, and it's going to be first down Fayetteville.
Golly, it's like you just said. Anytime we've got the right down and distance, we've got them behind the chains. They just convert every time, and it seems like if it's 3rd and 5, they're going to pick up 6. If it's 3rd and 8, they're going to get 9. It's been that way tonight.
So it's 1st and 10, ball resting just outside the 15-yard line. Nolan is checked back in the backfield. They're going to take and give to him. Springdale's got it defensed pretty well, and he's going to get away and get a couple out of it. I mean, they're there.
Yeah.
And just not sealing the deal. Nolan will get inside the 15, close to the 10. It's going to be second down.
The Fayetteville offensive line, I'm looking down there and definitely have some wide bodies. So that's going to, it doesn't matter. You're going to have to run around them regardless of who you are. It's going to create some running lanes.
This is Nolan in motion. They're going to give it to him. Nope, Powell's going to keep it. It's inside the 5, and Taylor Powell's going to go in for the touchdown. Taylor Powell with his 4th touchdown of the night, 3 throwing, 1 rushing. And Fayetteville pretty much doing what they want. It's 27-0.
Yeah, that's just another example of quarterback's athleticism there, running for the touchdown. Got a good block out there by Bannister. Good receiver.
So Rugby Young will come in to try his 4th extra point of the quarter. And Jaden got a jump there. I thought he got it, but they're going to get Jaden with the offsides call.
Yeah.
I thought he had it.
He had it about timed up right. Went a hair early.
So they'll move the ball down to the 1-yard line. They're going to stay in the extra point formation. Young's kick is on the way, and good. So with 50 seconds to go in the first quarter, our new score, Fayetteville 28, Springdale nothing. You're watching Springdale Bulldog football on the Bulldog Sports Network.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Welcome back to Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. Rugby Young has it teed up, set to kick off. Back deep for the Bulldogs, Jonathan Lopez and Garrett Vaughn. Young's going to hit a line drive. It's going to bounce at the 20. And I believe that's Capone Wise who's going to fall on it at the 20-yard line, and that's where Springdale will take over.
You know, if you've got a first name like Rugby,
you better be a kicker.
You don't stand a chance of being anything else but a kicker.
So Lane will bring out the offense. Springdale has run 9 plays here in the first quarter, 3 and outs. Fayetteville has capitalized every time they've had the football. Jaden Cornelius is at the bottom of the screen. Alex Thompson and Kamon Robinson also with him. Now there's some confusion here.
Yeah.
I think Springdale's going to have to take a timeout. And they do. So we'll take the timeout with them. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we needed.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence as Arvest.
Arvest Bank, our customers say it best.
Just a reminder that Cole and I will be on the air next week, 7 o'clock from Rogers, for what is going to be shaping up to be a very important matchup between the Bulldogs and the Mounties. It's 1st and 10 for Springdale. Ball's at the 20-yard line. Lane in the pistol. He's got Eric Mendez behind him. Lane going to take and throw. Out to Kamon. They'll pick up 11. First down, Springdale.
Good call, good play, good execution, good route by Kamon. Little quick out on the single receiver side.
So Springdale gets the first down out to the 31-yard line. Their first of the ball game. Let's see what Coach Clark dials up here on 1st and 10. Springdale's moved the ball out to the 31-yard line. Again, same formation. Eric Mendez, the running back. Lane. Right down the seam. He's got Kamon Robinson at the 50-yard line. Kamon into Fayetteville territory. First down, Springdale.
Well, they figured out. I mean, they found something that looked good for them. They were in trips formation, 3 receivers, had Jaden Minshew as a tight end, and they just basically got man-to-man coverage on the backside. And a couple of good throws by Hutchins, good protection from the O-line.
We got a flag down. It's going to be a sideline warning against Fayetteville. So the play stands. Ball at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10, Springdale. Same formation. You got Kamon and Alex at the bottom. You got Jaden Cornelius to the top of the screen. Eric Mendez, the running back. Lane will throw. Gonna float it down the middle. Complete to Alex Thompson. I don't know, Cole. You're the analyst. You figure that one out. I don't even think Alex was looking for it. It just suddenly landed in his hands.
Hey, I think if you ask Lane Hutchins, he'll just tell you, hey, man.
It's just a back shoulder throw.
Back shoulder throw. That was on the money. Regardless, that's a great play by Thompson. I don't even think he knew the ball was coming.
28 yards on the completion. Springdale in the red zone for the first time tonight. Here comes Eric Mendez. Finds some room over the right side inside the 10-yard line. Springdale got a little something going.
Yeah, nice little way to end the first quarter. Red Dogs coming alive here.
So the clock hits 0. That's the last play of the first quarter. Our score, Fayetteville 28, Springdale nothing. You're watching Springdale Bulldog football on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. Affordable rates, available on-site management, attitudes of service, and amenities unmatched make residents love where they live and play. From value-packed basic apartments to resort-style living on golf courses, we manage options to fit your needs and wants. Apply online at lindsaymanagement.com for locations throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
Welcome back to Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. The best color analyst in the business is also keeping an eye on some 7A West scores. Cole, what do you got?
So far, don't have a HAR-BER Van Buren update yet, but right now Bentonville's just putting it on Heritage, 21-0. These are all first quarter scores, and the game we're keeping a close eye on, Rogers and Bentonville West. Rogers taking an early lead, 7-6.
Go Mounties.
Yep.
Springdale wants to compete for that 4 seed. Rogers needs to win that football game and set up a showdown next week. I want to say hi to my good friend Donald Tucker, who I know is watching and enjoyed the pictures of my basketball swag that Sarah Vogel was nice enough to drop off. So as we begin the second quarter, ball's going to be resting at the 10-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 4 after 6 yards on first down by Eric Mendez. Now we're going to go double tights. You got Isaiah and Jaden at the tight end spots. This is a formation Springdale likes to run the football out of. And here comes Mendez trying to get free, and this just not going to go anywhere. He's going to wind up losing 2, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, Springdale went with pretty much everybody over on the left side. Didn't have anybody on the right except for a guard and a tackle, and I think Mendez thought he could bounce it back to the weak side, but Fayetteville defense pursued it pretty good.
So it'll bring up 3rd down. Ball at the 12-yard line. The line to make between the 6 and the 7. And you got to imagine this is 2-down territory for Springdale.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Jaden and Isaiah in the double tight end spot. Then Alex in the slot at the hash mark. Kamon on the outside. And Lane will throw. Runs the pump and go. He's got Kamon in the corner.
Hey.
Touchdown, Springdale! 3's up. Kamon Robinson from 12 yards. Springdale's on the board. That's Kamon's first career touchdown. This one 12 yards from Lane Hutchins, and Springdale answers.
It's not a bad first career touchdown.
It's a good athletic play by Kamon to come back to the ball. Ball might have been a little bit underthrown, but Kamon makes a good play, and he's an athletic guy. He's a basketball player.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he went up and rebounded that one.
I'm down here. I was watching Jeremy Price earlier. He's down. He's just a couple spots down from us. He was jumping up and down when Kamon came down with it. So Barroso will come in to try the extra point. He comes in on the year. He's perfect, 10 out of 10 in extra points. Good snap, kicks on the way, and good. So with 11:11 to go in the second quarter, Springdale's on the board. Fayetteville 28, Springdale 7. You're watching Springdale Bulldog football on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett. Here at Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, family-owned, customer-friendly is more than just a slogan. We're dedicated to giving you the best car buying experience you've ever had. We really do want what's best for our customers, and it shows in everything we do. So come see us for a better way to buy Motor Trend's Truck of the Year, the Ram 1500. Family-owned, customer-friendly. Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Springdale.
Goes 6 plays, 80 yards for the touchdown. Lane hooks up with Kamon Robinson for his first career touchdown reception, and Springdale's on the board tonight. We were just talking during the break. Good athletic play, playmaker making a play.
Yeah.
You can't ask for much more.
No, like you said, it's pretty nice when you got a basketball player out at wide receiver.
So Jesus Barroso is set to kick off. Back deep for Fayetteville, Andrew Ellis. And, well, I'll tell you what, Cole, my eyesight's getting worse, man.
Well, the numbers on these Fayetteville jerseys are small to begin with.
Return from the goal line, and he's got a seam. Hey, look at Jesus Barroso. Yeah. That's Trey Coulter on the return. Jesus is going to get a tackle.
Good tackle by Barroso there.
Ball's going to come out to the 35-yard line. That's where Fayetteville will take over. 34-yard return by Coulter. Tackle made by Barroso, and it's first down Fayetteville. And if you can get a stop here,
you
give yourself a chance.
Well, and you look, forget the scoreboard. Defense hadn't done a bad job tonight. It's just been a few big plays. I mean, they've dealt with a short field all night, and they've it seems like every drive they make Fayetteville kind of earn it, and then just give up a big play. So limit the big plays, and they've got them behind the chains tonight several times. Just finish.
So it's 1st and 10 for Fayetteville. Ball at the 35-yard line. 11:03 to go, second quarter. Here's Powell to throw. You're going to take it and throw, and Jaden's right there, intercepted.
How about that?
I'll tell you who may have made that play. I think they tried the screen down here. Melvin had Bannister tied up. Jaden Minshew with the interception.
Yeah.
Jaden, I'm telling you, Jaden on the year, 81 tackles, 5 tackles for loss, 3 sacks, 2 interceptions, 3 forced fumbles, and a blocked punt. That is now Jaden's 3rd interception of the year. You want an all-conference candidate, that's your guy. Springdale takes over. Ball's going to be at the 41. And, we talked about, hey, get a stop, get the football. Here we go.
Exactly. And this team is so big when it comes to momentum either way. And so right now things are rolling. I'll tell you, I don't know if that was a coaching change or if that was a scheme tweak or whatever, but Melvin Bradley at the last second jammed that receiver, which completely shut the play down, and Powell just threw one up.
So Springdale takes over, 1st and 10. Garrett Vaughn to the outside. He's across the 40. He'll get out near the 45-yard line. 1st down Springdale. Or 2nd down, I guess it'll be 2nd and 4, we'll call it.
I'm telling you, man, Vaughn is there is nobody better on the Red Dog sideline that will stick their foot in the ground and get north and south. And it doesn't matter that he's 155, 160 pounds, whatever he is, soaking wet. But he's a downhill runner.
So 4 yards on 1st down gives Springdale 2nd and 6.
Look at this.
And this is what we used to call the muddle huddle. This is a very they've got numbers if they want to go.
Yeah.
Lane right down the middle. 1st down. That's Alex Thompson on the reception. And credit Fayetteville. They didn't panic, but Springdale got the exact look that they wanted.
Exactly. Well, like you said, I mean, a good defense, they're going to adjust to it, but they haven't. It's pretty obvious that this is a look they have not seen on film, so they're not sure how to completely take all sides away.
Springdale going to go back to the same look. The guy to keep an eye on here is Eric Mendez. He's down at the bottom of the formation. He's an eligible receiver. Lane going to throw again.
So is the center.
And
right
guess
there.
what? There's Jaden Cornelius on a crossing route. Jaden's going to get inside the 30. 1st down Springdale.
Well, this is fun. Yeah, center eligible play. Both receivers on the right side were off the ball, so that means the end man on the line of scrimmage to that side is an eligible receiver. And if he's snapping the ball, then so be it. He just got to wear a back number, and right there, that's Cornelius.
Hey, draw it up in the dirt if you have to.
Shoot.
And we're going to get a timeout. Fayetteville, 9:52 to go in the quarter. Springdale trails by 21. You're watching Springdale Bulldog football on the Bulldog Sports Network.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Welcome back to Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. 28-7 the score. Springdale inside the 30. And I know Coach Clark is going to watch this sometime in the next week, maybe in the offseason. And every week I send him a text. Anything special? Anything I need to know about? Nope. Well, unless they drew this one up on the sidelines, Springdale has kept this one very close to the vest.
Exactly. For good reasons too, because it was new to everybody, including I think just about anybody in these stands.
So it's 1st and 10 for Springdale. Ball at the 28-yard line. We're going to go back to a conventional look here with Eric Mendez in the backfield. Lane on the read. Ball gets tipped, and he came on again. That's the play they got him for earlier. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, this Fayetteville defense has really got their hands on a few balls tonight, which tells me that they're pretty good at reading those offensive linemen once they see pass block, and they're going to get their hands up. So
it'll bring up 2nd down. Ball at the 28. 9:48 to go in the quarter. A score here would really. That would jumpstart this thing.
Yeah.
Here's Lane, going to give to Eric Mendez. Eric's going to get to the 25, and that's about all. He'll get 3 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Yeah, and the biggest things they've done, that drive at the end of the first quarter and this one right now, is they've given up no negative plays. I mean, everything's been positive, and that's, I think anybody will tell you, that's key to making a successful drive work.
It's not complicated. No. Just make good plays, and then you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
So it's 3rd and 8. Ball at the 26. Fayetteville shows blitz. Lane down the middle.
Oh man!
Off the hands of Alex Thompson's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, he had the whole shot open there with Thompson. Just a little out of reach.
I don't see the special teams coming on, so it looks like Springdale will go. And now we're going to get no, they're going to bring in Barroso. They're going to try the field goal. This would be a pretty long field goal here. You're talking 43 yards. Fayetteville going to go with what looks like a little bit of a field goal safe. Jesus, and it's blocked. Springdale had one blocked last week, and they have one blocked this week. This one recovered by Bannister at the 30-yard line, and it's going to be first down Fayetteville at the 30.
Yeah, that's the problem with long field goals, especially in high school, with kickers having, not the strongest legs, but the trajectory to get it to the goal post is going to be low, and so that's always susceptible to getting blocked.
So Fayetteville takes over at the 29. It'll be 1st and 10s. The turnover goes for naught. Just when Springdale started to get that little bit of momentum going.
Yep.
Fayetteville rises up, makes a stand, and they'll take over 1st and 10. Ball at the 29, 8:59 to go in the half, 28-7 the score. Powell's got Nolan in the backfield. This is Gray in motion. Fake to Gray. Springdale's got pressure. Ball's complete to Bannister at the 40. It's just that.
Yeah.
They got the pressure. They had decent coverage. It was just the one guy who was open. Powell found him.
Yeah, exactly. And that's all the credit goes to Powell there. That's just a heady play. He's scrambling left, and then right before he gets hit, checks the middle of the field, sees a guy open, and is able to get the ball to him.
So a 10-yard pickup gives Fayetteville a first down at the 39. Powell on the night, 14 out of 19 for 205 and 3 touchdowns. It's a career for some guys. Powell with the throw, complete to Bannister at the 49. Enrique Ambry's out there along with Capone Wise to make the tackle. They're going to get a few out of that. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, that's a good tackle by Wise on a bigger receiver.
The ball will be marked at the 50. That's Bannister again on the quick out. First down Fayetteville.
Well, Fayetteville's found a coverage that they like. Wise is kind of in a one-on-one situation over there, and with a good receiver, you kind of want to give some cushion so he's not going to beat you on the line of scrimmage.
It's 1st and 10 for Fayetteville. Going to throw to Cody Gray at the 45. Gray splits the defenders. He's off to the races inside the 20. Cody Gray going to get in for the Fayetteville touchdown. The 43 yards on the touchdown from Powell to Gray. Fayetteville goes up 34-7.
Yeah, and they'd been tweaking with Bradley and Minshew or Crawford, whichever the safety was to this side, and they'd been rolling Melvin down kind of as a hard corner in that time. They were both cushioned off, and Fayetteville saw it and converted the little quick screen.
So Rugby Young in again to try an extra point. 4 out of 4 on the night. Kicks on the way. And good. So it's 7:57 to go in the half. 35-7 our score. You're watching Springdale Bulldog football on the Bulldog Sports Network.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
And we welcome you back to Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. 7:57 to go in the half, 35-7 the score. Just a reminder that Cole and I will be on the air next week, 7 o'clock, live from Rogers, in what is going to shape up to be a huge game between Springdale and Rogers. And I'm reminded, as I look out the window here in our broadcast position, I see Coach Heather Hunsucker and Jeremy Price. Basketball right around the corner. We'll have all the conference action here on the Bulldogs Sports Network coming up in January. Looking forward to that. The Bulldogs, 2 successful years last year, both boys and girls. Looking for more of the same this year. This is Young's kick, going to come down to Garrett Vaughn at the 6. Garrett across the 20, and boy, like you said, at 150 pounds, he is just throwing his body in there and throwing caution to the wind.
He is, and that's, you look at the reps he's taken since the season started, and it's just he's gotten so much more, and I think that's just because the coaches love his running style, love the way he gets downhill.
So the ball is marked at the 23-yard line, 17-yard return. First down Springdale, 7:53 to go in the quarter. They had a shot there on their last offensive possession to really make this interesting, and a blocked field goal, and back and heading the other way. So Lane will bring him out. You got Jaden Minshew at a tight end spot. You got Eric Mendez in the backfield. Lane, right down the middle, finds Alex Thompson. Ball's going to be knocked loose. That's Coulter on the play. He'll bring up second down.
Yeah, they had the look, had the little window open, and that's asking. I mean, that's a tough position for a receiver to go up on a high ball. It had to be high to throw it over the linebackers, and knowing that a safety's going to come downhill and hit you.
So 2nd and 10, 7:49 to go in the half. Lane going to give to Mendez. Not much happening there. It's going to bring up 3rd and long.
Yeah, for how big that Fayetteville defensive line is, their lateral movement is great. When they see the offensive line, stepping laterally, they go right with them, and they're able to kind of slip by.
So it's 3rd and long. Springdale going to go with 4 wide receivers. You got Cornelius, Thompson, and Kamond all to the top. Jaden Minshew's at the bottom of the screen. Jaden without a catch tonight. Fayetteville shows blitz. Lane throws. Looking for Jaden. And Jaden in and out of his hands. It's going to bring up 4th down. Got the matchup they wanted.
Yeah. Had one-on-one down here with Minshew, and the ball was just a little bit out of reach.
So Ian Garcia will come in to kick. 3 kicks on the night, average 30.7. Back deep for Fayetteville. It's Barrett Bannister. He'll set up shop right at the 43-yard line. It looks like Springdale's going to take a quick timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. HAR-BER. Hometown fresh.
7:07 to go in the half, 35-7 the score. Springdale now facing a 4th and 11 ball to 22-yard line. Kick team is in for Springdale. Ian Garcia will drop back to kick. Barrett Bannister will go back to receive the punt. Fayetteville with 297 yards here in the first half to Springdale's 112. Most of that coming on the 80-yard touchdown drive. Here's Garcia. He's going to hit a knuckleball that bounces at the 35, takes a good Springdale roll, and continues to roll. And will stop at the 44-yard line. So wasn't aesthetically the most pleasing kick, but Springdale will take it. Fayetteville will start at their own 44-yard line. It's a 34-yard punt for Ian. Now into the game in the secondary for Springdale's number 19, it's Alex Thompson.
Yeah, I was looking at down there that last drive and was looking for Crawford, and I noticed Thompson was out there, but I thought maybe he just ran on for the extra point. But yeah, they've got him at safety now.
So 1st and 10 for Fayetteville. Hinton in for the Purple Dogs. He's going to get the carry on 1st down. Not going to get much.
Yeah, good defense right there by the Red Dog front.
Down at the bottom of that pile, Enrique Ambry. Seems like we're calling his name more and more and more. Enrique's had a very nice year, and you figure he broke his hand against Conway, missed a slew of games in the middle of the season. He's still got 26 tackles, 6 tackles for loss, and 2.5 sacks. Here comes Hinton again. Met in the backfield. Catch a number there. Was that Cree?
I think so. I think that was one of the defensive tackles.
Mason was there. Isaiah was there, and indeed it was. Cree Gonzalez. The nice play brings up 3rd down. 1-yard pickup. Bring up 3rd and 5. Fayetteville on the night. 5 for 5 on 3rd down conversions. Teams coming into the year only converting on 40% of their 3rd downs against this Springdale defense. Play clock's at 5. Powell will throw. Springdale with the blitz. Manny gets there. Ball's going to go incomplete. And I'll tell you what, Manny unloaded on Taylor Powell, and Springdale gets the stop.
Well, I'll tell you, regardless of what's happened tonight, the Springdale defense has made Taylor Powell uncomfortable at times, and that's going to be that's a small victory there. And that time, Manny with the pressure.
Fayetteville will kick back deep for Springdale's Alex Thompson. He averages about 7 yards per punt return. This one's going to be a knuckleball. It's going to bounce at the 25. And it will be down by Trey Coulter at the 28. So Springdale will start with good field position at the 28-yard line. Plenty of time here in the second quarter. Maybe go down and get one here and cut into this Fayetteville lead.
Yeah, just start chipping away.
5:33 to go in the quarter, 35-7 the score. Garrett Vaughn will be in the backfield along with Lane Hutchins. You got Kamon to the bottom of the screen. Alex is at the hash marks. You got Jaden Cornelius to the top, the tight end. That's Jaden Minshew. Lane going to throw. He's got Kamon on the sidelines. Nice pitch and catch. It's going to be up close to 1st down yardage. I'm going to mark him out at the 36. It's a pickup of 8. Bring up 2nd and 2. Kamon starting to put together a night for the Red Dogs. 4 catches now, 56 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah.
Play clock now hitting 10. Garrett Vaughn again in the backfield. You got Alex Thompson up in that slot position. Garrett's not going to get much, if any. They're going to mark him at the 36, so it'll be 3rd down and 2.
Yeah, there's another one of your quarterback read plays trying to involve Hutchins in the running game.
So it's 3rd and 2, 5:05 to go in the quarter. Springdale going to go with their dual tight ends. You got Isaiah and Jaden to the bottom of the screen. Garrett Vaughn is the running back. It's Jaden in motion. He's going for Alex Thompson. Complete 1st down Springdale.
Great ball.
I think there was a little bit of a mix-up in the backfield. Garrett may have jumped out on a blitz protection, but that looked like it was going to be that bootleg that we saw last week.
Yeah.
And Garrett may have just jumped out on a blitz.
Yeah. I think Vaughn saw the pressure from the backside and like you said, abandoned his fake, whatever it was. And here we go. Here's your.
Here we go again.
We're going to have to come up with a name for this.
We used to call it the muddle huddle.
Okay.
I don't know what they call it.
There's
Alex, and he dropped it, and it's picked up by Fayetteville. I don't think Alex expected to get the football.
Yeah, don't know what it was some kind of miscommunication on the handoff there.
And I think, and I'm not 100% certain, but I think that Fayetteville has made a number adjustment. 96 is Akil Byers. Yeah. I think maybe we had a little Jaden Cornelius situation where he forgot his uniform.
Right, yeah. Yeah, but he's that was the one that recovered it there.
So Fayetteville takes over 1st and 10 at the 34. Just when Springdale's trying to get themselves back into the game, disaster strikes, their first turnover of the night. Here's Powell to throw. Springdale shows blitz. He's going to go down the middle. Knocked away. Capone wise. Thought he was going to get to it. Good play there by Capone to bring up 2nd down. And I'll tell you what, they are getting to Taylor Powell.
Yeah.
I mean, credit Powell for standing in and taking the shots, but Springdale's getting there. Well, I'll tell you what, that one hung up in the ball. That ball hung up in the air. You just wanted somebody to just snatch it. 2nd down for Fayetteville. They're going to throw a quick screen out to Nolan. He's got Clary ahead of him. Nolan's going to get near 1st down yardage. They're going to mark him down at the 24. Kind of a generous spot. I thought he went down closer to the 26, but regardless, it's going to be a 1st down for Fayetteville.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it was a great hustle play by Jace Carey, chasing the ball carrier down from his defensive end spot, turn, went with the screen, and took a great angle and made a shoestring tackle that was a touchdown-saving tackle in the end.
So it's 1st and 10 for Fayetteville. Ball at the 24-yard line.
At the Springdale 24-yard line.
Clock running with 4:10 to go in the quarter. That's Nolan in motion. Cree Gonzalez coming free, and they've got a man wide open.
Yeah. You know, I was watching pre-snap, and Alex Thompson, I think he's out there out of necessity right now. I'm not sure what the issue is with Crawford, but he looked confused on the coverage assignment.
So Shipley will catch the touchdown pass, 24 yards from Taylor Powell. And Fayetteville has pushed their lead to 34 at 41-7. Rugby Young in to try the extra point. Kicks on the way. And it's good. So with 4 minutes to go in the half, Fayetteville leads 42-7. You're watching Springdale Bulldog football on the Bulldog Sports Network.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
Jonathan Lopez and Garrett Vaughn drop back deep for Springdale, awaiting Rugby Young's kickoff. You know, it's just one thing on each play. Each of the touchdowns, you're just like, okay, we've got 10 of 11 buttoned up. It's the one that got away. It just doesn't feel like it's been, 42-7.
No.
This one's a knuckleball, going to come down to Alex at the 20. He's going to run out of bounds close to the 25-yard line, and that's where Springdale will take over.
Well, last time Red Dogs had a drive going and lined up in the, what are we calling it, the muddle huddle?
Why not?
And
I don't have a better name for it.
There you go. Well, they've, had a drive going and just had a costly mistake that killed any momentum and killed that drive.
So the Bulldogs come out 1st and 10, ball at the 25-yard line. Need to get something here before halftime. Now, they are going to get the ball to start the second half. So maybe an opportunity to get some points on the board and then get the football back. Lane will throw. Good protection. He's got Jaden at the 31, and he's going to get up to near the 32-yard line. Jaden's first catch of the night, first down Springdale. Or check that, 6-yard pickup. Yep. Going to bring up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Minshew's become such an asset on offense here in the last few weeks and has done a great job. Last week had a career night on offense and like he's done all season, had another good night on defense.
So it's 2nd and 3, ball at the 32-yard line. It's Jaden Minshew in motion. Trying a little bit of his own read there with Eric Mendez. That goes nowhere.
Yeah.
It's going to bring up 3rd and long.
Well, and I know Coach Clark and the offensive guys know that it's going to be tough running the ball, but you're going to have to sprinkle in some run plays here and there just so you can play action. You can do all of your RPO stuff and have the Purple Dogs honor the run a little bit, so it opens up some passing game.
So it's 3rd and 7, clock running with 2:44 to go in the quarter. Lane to throw. Under pressure, gets rid of the football. Complete out to the 41-yard line. Is that Alex Thompson? It is.
Yep.
First down, Red Dogs.
Yeah, great job by Hutchins, standing in the pocket, delivering the throw, and he took a shot from a couple of Fayetteville defenders.
13 yards on the play. First down, Springdale. Take and give to Garrett. He's trying to get to the outside. He's going to be met at the 39-yard line. Going to wind up losing 2. Bring up 2nd and long for Springdale. Springdale running on the night, 12 attempts for -8 yards. Lane will throw. This one dangerously close to landing in the hands of somebody in white.
Yeah.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 13.
I think Ellis, the safety, kind of had a read on that one because the play action didn't fool him a bit. He dropped and sank right in the hole.
It's 3rd and long for Springdale. They're 3 out of 8 on 3rd downs tonight. 1:47 to go in the quarter. Good protection. Going to throw down the middle. This one's going to fall incomplete. Springdale's going to have to punt.
Yeah, I think Hutchins thought that Cornelius was going to run a deep post, and I think Cornelius broke it off on a curl and a little miscommunication.
So Garcia will check in to kick. He's averaging 31.5 tonight. Back deep for Fayetteville. It's Barrett Bannister. Ian's kick is blocked, picked up by Ellis, and he'll run it in for a Fayetteville touchdown.
Yeah, it just took too long. That's the biggest thing on punts is it's all about timing, and that time I think snap was a little slow, but the handling of the ball and the punt process just took too long.
So Fayetteville will extend their lead to 41. Rugby Young will come on to try the extra point. Not sure what the holdup here is. Fayetteville doesn't have enough guys on the field. That appears to be the case. Play clock hits 0. And they're going to get Fayetteville for a delay of game. Of all the things that we've seen tonight, the one thing we haven't seen a lot of are penalties. Just our second penalty of the night.
Well, hopefully that's a good sign of, late in the year you've cleaned some things up and made improvements in areas and are playing cleaner. Block.
Young's extra point is good. And with 1:35 to go in the half, our new score, Fayetteville 49, Springdale 7. You're watching Springdale Bulldog football on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Zaxby's food has always brought people together. Catering to the big moments. The little wins. The long talks. And the quick getaways. Because food this inviting is bound to add a lot of flavor to your life.
Introducing the Zax Pack. Serve with chicken fingers, sides, Texas toast, and iced tea. Pick one up for dinner or your next event. Friends, family, flavor. Zaxby's. Indescribably good.
With Cole Harriman, I'm Zach Arns. Glad to have you along here on the Bulldogs Sports Network. Back deep for Springdale's Jonathan Lopez and Garrett Vaughn. New kicker in for Fayetteville. That's number 4, Chris Malinga. Malinga going to hit one that rolls along the turf. Picked up by Alex Thompson at the 25, and Alex is going to get to the 30, and that's where Springdale will start. You've got some scores?
Yeah, got all updates on the other 3 7A West conference games. HAR-BER's all over Van Buren 35-0. Bentonville's all over Heritage 38-0. And the one we're keeping an eye on, Rogers over West right now 14-12 at halftime. So a dogfight up in
it's a little
Bentonville.
Closer than I would like it.
Yeah.
So we've got 1:28 to go before halftime. The offense will check in. You'll have Jaden Cornelius at one of the wide receiver spots. Kamon and Alex will be to the bottom of your screen. Isaiah at tight end. You got Eric Mendez in the backfield. Lane Hutchins, the quarterback. Across the front for the Bulldogs, it's Thresher, Enrique, Reed, Sissamfu, and Swint. Lane with the play action. He's got some time. Going to throw it up, looking for Kamon Robinson. Ball's going to go incomplete. We'll bring up second down.
Well, the Red Dog fans are wanting a defensive pass interference call, but I'm going to tell you, Kamon Robinson's lucky that he didn't get flagged for offensive pass interference because the ball was underthrown, and on his way back to, I think he thought the Fayetteville defender was going to move in to intercept it. He grabbed his jersey and kind of slung the guy back, and anyway.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball resting at the 30-yard line, 4 wide for Springdale. Lane looks for the screen and incomplete for Jaden Minshew. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, just the size of this Fayetteville defensive line. I know we've said it earlier in the night, but he had the screen set up. They had numbers over there, just defensive line hands and size in the way. It made it hard for Hutchins to find the screen guy.
So 3rd and 10. Springdale 3 out of 9 on 3rd downs in the ballgame. Going to take and give to Eric Mendez. He's just not going to find a whole lot of room. It's going to bring up 4th down. I think Coach Clark just wants to get that clock moving, get to halftime, make some adjustments.
Yeah.
So Garcia will come in to punt. Snaps a little low. Ian gets the kick away. A bounce at the 47 and roll out of bounds at the 46, and that's where Fayetteville will take over with 38 seconds to go before halftime.
Yeah, better job by the snapper, better job by Garcia, getting the punt away quicker, better job on the protection.
So it's 1st and 10 for Fayetteville, ball at the 46. It's a 24-yard punt for Ian Garcia. Got a new quarterback in for Fayetteville. That's number 12, Darius Bowers. Looks like Taylor Powell's night may be done. That's Nolan in motion. Bowers going to run on the quarterback keeper. He's going to get up close to the 50-yard line. We'll bring up 2nd and 6. Clock continues to move here with 22 seconds to go in the half. I don't know that Fayetteville's going to be in a huge hurry to get another playoff. Now it looks like they're going to take it into halftime. Yep. So as the clock winds down, we're going to go to halftime. Fayetteville leads 49-7, and as the Red Dogs head to halftime, I guess you're playing for pride here in the second half because what you did in the first half, you had some moments of brilliance.
Yeah.
You had an 80-yard touchdown drive.
Yep.
Just got away from you there in the first quarter when you got down 28-0. But Springdale will regroup. We'll be back after the break. You're watching Springdale Bulldog football on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett with Everett Chevrolet. You've heard me say we have a better way to buy your new Chevy. If you've not been here to find out what that means, I want to invite you to come see us. You'll love the way we do business. And you can shop our great selection of the North American Truck of the Year, the Chevy Silverado, with the best V8 fuel economy of any full-size truck. Family owned, customer friendly, Everett Chevrolet in Springdale, I-49 at Elm Springs Road.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means faster care. And because we're full-service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. At Northwest Health System, Bentonville and Springdale.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we needed.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence. It's Arvest.
Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means you'll find less waiting where it matters most. Faster care in the emergency room. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. Affordable rates, available on-site management, attitudes of service, and amenities unmatched make residents love where they live and play. From value-packed basic apartments to resort-style living on golf courses, we manage options to fit your needs and wants. Apply online at lindsaymanagement.com for locations throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett. Here at Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, family-owned, customer-friendly is more than just a slogan. We're dedicated to giving you the best car buying experience you've ever had. We really do want what's best for our customers, and it shows in everything we do. So come see us for a better way to buy Motor Trend's Truck of the Year, the Ram 1500. Family-owned, customer-friendly, Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Springdale.
Zaxby's food has always brought people together. Catering to the big moments, the little wins, the long talks, and the quick getaways. Because food this inviting is bound to add a lot of flavor to your life.
Introducing the Zax Pack. Served with chicken fingers, sides, Texas toast, and iced tea. Pick one up for dinner or your next event. Friends, family, flavor. Zaxby's. Indescribably good.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. HAR-BER. Hometown Fresh.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett with Everett Chevrolet. You've heard me say we have a better way to buy your new Chevy. If you've not been here to find out what that means, I want to invite you to come see us. You'll love the way we do business. And you can shop our great selection of the North American Truck of the Year, the Chevy Silverado, with the best V8 fuel economy of any full-size truck. Family owned, customer friendly, Everett Chevrolet in Springdale, I-49 at Elm Springs Road.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
That the Springdale High School Band proudly presents the opener of their 2016 show, Love, Life, and Celebration. October 18th, the Springdale High School Band received superior ratings from all judges at the ASBOA Region 7 Marching Assessment. This marks the 44th consecutive year that the Springdale High School Band has received superior ratings at marching festivals. At this time, we want to recognize our seniors whose leadership has helped continue this tradition. This year's seniors are Ethan Adams, Brian Aguilar, Daniela Alvarado, Estella Arud, Giovanni Bernal, Timothy Bozeman, Samantha Brinkley, Samantha Burnett, Jack Button, Jocelyn Calderon, Rogelio Cano, Jared Canonigo, Jacob Tapper, Trevor Clark, Grace Cooper, Melissa Cordera,
Ramon Cruz, Carlos De La Torre, Austin Espejo, Citlali Fernandez, Perla Figueroa, Manuel Garcia, Taylor Hayden, Josue Hernandez, Mary Emma Hignite, Jacob Holcomb, Kendra Holmes, Leatrice Huey, Alexandra Jorge, Laura Jorge, Jonathan Canty, Kate Quasney, Caitlin Lacombe, Alexis Lopez, Angel Lopez, Janya Lopez, Leslie Lopez, Rebecca Love, Wiley Lutz, Jennifer Mount Jerez, Yarbit Contreras, Caitlin McVeigh, Alexandra Mejia, Gabriel Mejia, Susie Montoya, George Nieto, Victoria Prater Rochier, Joshua Raines, Anel Ramos, Daisy Rivas, Jennifer Rivera, Christian Rodas, Jose Rodriguez, Esmeralda Sanchez, Marcos Sanchez, Beverly Sandoval, Andrew Scheffler, Ellie Soto, Estefania Soto, Simi Sukala, Saber Thomas, Diana Toche, Stephanie Trejo, Jasmine Vicente, Noelia Villarreal, Zie Zuniga. Ladies and gentlemen, your SHS seniors. The George Junior High Band and Lakeside Junior High Band are taking their place on the field to join forces with the SHS Band for the remainder of tonight's halftime as they perform the Hey Song and Shout It Out. We hope you enjoy this thunderous marching band sound. Principal Pete Jenks and his staff for their continued support of the Springdale High School Band program. Band directors are Russell Robinson, Gary Brown, Amy Hinkson, Mike Westbrook, Chris Shelby, Chris Moore, with the assistance of Angel Malden, Jesse Warren, Tim Clifford, and Chris Kickline. We would also like to thank our band parents and community for their continued support. Go Bulldogs!
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. From value-packed basic apartments with appliances and washers and dryers to resort-style apartment living on golf courses with fabulous amenities, you'll love where you live and play. Visit lindsaymanagement.com to apply online and see photos, rates, and floor plans for all locations we manage throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means faster care. And because we're full service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. At Northwest Health System, Bentonville and Springdale.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. Affordable rates, available on-site management, attitudes of service, and amenities unmatched make residents love where they live and play. From value-packed basic apartments to resort-style living on golf courses, we manage options to fit your needs and wants. Apply online at lindsaymanagement.com for locations throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett. Here at Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, family-owned, customer-friendly is more than just a slogan. We're dedicated to giving you the best car buying experience you've ever had. We really do want what's best for our customers, and it shows in everything we do. So come see us for a better way to buy Motor Trend's Truck of the Year, the Ram 1500. Family-owned, customer-friendly. Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Springdale.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means you'll find less waiting where it matters most. Faster care in the emergency room. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
Zaxby's food has always brought people together. Catering to the big moments. The little wins. The long talks. And the quick getaways. Because food this inviting is bound to add a lot of flavor to your life.
Introducing the Zax Pack. Serve with chicken fingers, sides, Texas toast, and iced tea. Pick one up for dinner or your next event. Friends, family, flavor. Zaxby's. Indescribably good.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas.
Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. We're just about ready to start the second half. 49-7 our score, and you've got some scores from around the 7A games that we're keeping a very close eye on.
Oh, yeah. And some of these are going to be obviously with the 7A Central as we keep an eye on that. For the 7A West, still HAR-BER 35-0 over Van Buren. Bentonville 38-0 over Heritage, and still 14-12 with the Rogers Bentonville West score. Some Central games right here. North Little Rock, who's going to be the clear overall #1 out of the Centrals, all over Bryant, 31-0. Looks like Northside is up on Cabot, 28-14, and that's going to be Conway's on top of Catholic right now. Cabot and Conway are two potential playoff opponents, depending on where we would fall. But anyway,
it's going to be interesting based on that Bentonville West game is really going to be the first, I guess, the first domino to fall.
Yeah.
If West wins the game, they're the 4 seed regardless, and next week's game is for the 5 seed.
Yep.
If Rogers were to win tonight, next week's game is for the 4 seed, and Springdale would be playing for the 4 or the 6. And depending on, like you said, depending on how the dominoes fall, we could wind up home for a game, or we could be looking at a trip to Cabot or Conway or Fort Smith Northside.
Yeah.
I mean, the possibilities will get a lot clearer after tonight's finals come in. But still a lot to play for the Springdale Bulldogs as they move forward, for the second half of this game and then into next week. I mean, there's some stuff still to play for.
Yeah, and in a game like this coming out in the second half, we mentioned this 2 weeks ago against Bentonville when it started to get away in the second half. You as a coach, you look for kids, you look for your program kids here. Who are going to be the kids that are going to be leading? Who are going to be the kids that are going to be still upbeat, still positive, still coaching each other? And those are going to be the ones that you can really rally your program behind, because at the end of the day, you're not just, this isn't just one season, and Coach Clark isn't just building one season. He's trying to build a program, and those are the type of kids that you look for, that you need.
There's going to be an opportunity here to go to work. Springdale will get the football first to start the second half. And, I mean, as we sat here and watched it, it was just, it was little things here, little things there that kind of accumulated into a lot of things, which has led to this deficit. But, I mean, you talk about the Springdale defense, I don't feel like they played that poorly.
No.
It was just they couldn't get off the field on third downs. I mean, I felt like first and second down, they were hanging right in there doing their job.
Yeah, several things stick out from a defensive standpoint for the Red Dogs. Number one is just the short field that they've been working with. Offense going 3 and out several times. Number two, like you said, they've had Powell, they've had the Fayetteville offense behind the chain several times, but they failed to finish the playoff. I think Coach Hobbs and the defensive staff and a lot of people use the term money down. I mean, third down is the time that the defense gets off the field. Let's get our stop and get our butts on the sideline so our offense can go to work. And then the last thing has just been big plays that they've given up, and that's been really what's inflated the score.
I think if I told you at halftime that Fayetteville would rush for 39 yards in the first half, I mean, you'd take that all day long.
Yeah.
And it's just counterbalanced by the 300 that they've had through the air in the first half. So Springdale's going to get the football first, dropping back deep. Jonathan Lopez and Garrett Vaughn. Malinga has now taken over the kicking duties, and his couple of kickoffs in the first half were all just knuckleballs bouncing along the carpet. I guess you can't call it a carpet now. That's what they called it in my day. I don't know what they call it now. Field turf? Along the turf? We'll go with that.
What you played on was
a carpet.
It was
playing in a parking lot.
Carpet was a nice term for it.
So Malinga's got it teed up. And we are about to start the second half. This one again bouncing along the carpet. Picked up by Jonathan Lopez at the 10. J-Lo across the 25. He's going to get out past the 30. Springdale will take over at the 31.
41-yard kickoff return by number 20.
So Springdale will start first and 10, ball at the 31-yard line. After a 21-yard return by Jonathan Lopez. We'll see who comes out as part of the Springdale offense. They had one really good drive there in the first half. 6 plays, 80 yards. That got them their first touchdown of the game. Came on Robinson's first career touchdown reception. We will have a running clock here in the second half because the difference in the score is 35. So Lane will bring him out. He's going to give to Eric Mendez. Eric trying to bounce to the outside. He'll get across the 30, 35-yard line. Up near the 40 And he's very close to first down yardage. Depends on where they spot it.
Yeah, that was the same play. Matter of fact, that was the very first run play of the night for Springdale. They're on their first offensive series, and that time executed it a lot better. Offensive lineman sealed the edge, left the outside wide open, and good run by Mendez.
So he gets first down yardage out to the 41-yard line. Lane will throw. Got Alex across the 45, across the 50, into Fayetteville territory, down near the 46-yard line. And that'll be another Springdale first down. So 2 plays, 2 first downs, and Springdale's got something going here to start the second half.
First down, Bulldogs. The line of scrimmage to Fayetteville 47-yard line.
Clock moving, 10:17 to go in the third quarter. Lane going to give to Eric Mendez across the 45-yard line, across the 40, and he's again close to first down yardage. They're going to mark him down at the 39-yard line, so he'll be about 2 yards short. It'll bring up 2nd and 2.
You know, Zach, in a situation like this, 2 things. Number one, you want to work on, what you tried to run in the first half, stuff that you've worked all week on to see if it works. On the other note, you don't want to get too creative and show Rogers next week what they might need to look for.
Lane will throw behind Kamon Robinson. Rush that one a little bit. It's going to bring up 3rd down. And that, like you said, that's basically what you're playing for next week is the Rogers game.
Yeah.
And that, as it was last year in 2015, that game's going to be for all the marbles.
Yeah.
Last year it was for a playoff berth. Next week it's for a higher seed.
Yeah. Well, and the fact that this team is still in a position to host a home playoff game is still huge.
So it is 3rd down and 2. Take and give to Eric Mendez. He's going to get first down yardage barely. When you get to the 36, it'll be enough for a first down, and Springdale will continue the drive. A 3-yard pickup for Eric. First down, Dogs.
In on the tackle, number 11, Peyton Martindale. First down, Bulldogs.
So Springdale's drive will continue at the 35-yard line. Bulldogs drive right now, 5 plays, 33 yards. Here's Lane with the throw. Going down the middle, that's Alex Thompson, complete inside the 10-yard line. Second time they've done that tonight.
Now that I know for a fact that was a pinpointed back shoulder throw. Great protection too. I mean, Hutchins had some time back there to work with, and in a good throw, good ball placement, and Thompson, great athletic play, reaching around to haul in that one.
29 yards on the completion. Springdale set up at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal. Garrett Vaughn's checked in at the running back spot. Going to plow forward, not much on the play. Maybe a yard. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The tackle by number 98, Seacrest.
Clock moving, 7:20 to go in the quarter. Springdale with the football just outside the 5-yard line. Eric Mendez is checked back in at the running back spot. Double tight end to the top of the screen. Now we're going to move to the bottom of the screen. That's Isaiah and Jaden. Lane going to take and give to Mendez. Mendez trying to fight his way inside the 5. Looks like they're going to mark him at the 5. It's going to bring up 3rd and goal. It is tough going inside the 10-yard line for this Fayetteville offensive line against that big Fayetteville front.
Yeah. The one time we've been inside the 10 tonight was the throw up for Kamon that he went up and got it. But one of the drives before that we were in the red zone and turned the ball over.
Well, Kamon is to the top of the screen. Lane going to take bootleg action, takes it, throws it close to the end zone, and they're going to say incomplete.
Oh,
Jaden Minshew thought he had it. It's going to bring up 4th and goal.
Man, I thought he had that too.
So did I. The only person whose opinion matters, I guess, is the referee that was standing right there. And it is now 4th and goal for Springdale at the 5. It's like the same formation. Cornelius and Jaden Minshew to the bottom of the screen. Lane going to throw. Looking for Kamon Robinson. In and out of his hands. Incomplete. And Fayetteville's going to take over at the 5.
That was one of those throw-up balls that you hope one of two things happens. Number one, you hope your guy can go up and make a play. But if not, you hope that the defender can prevent him from making a play by interfering with him. But neither of those happened. So tough going for the Red Dogs.
So Fayetteville will take over at the 5-yard line. Got some new faces in here for Springdale on defense. Number 36, Matthew John, has checked in at a cornerback spot. Bowers, the quarterback, on the sideline. Matthew John tested early. Makes the play. The reception made by number 19 from Fayetteville. That is Corbin Dickinson. This is Bowers on the roll. He's going to tuck it and run. Melvin Bradley right there to make the tackle. Ball's going to be marked at the 14. It'll be just shy of first down yardage. The line to make is the 16. And we've got an official's timeout here. Looks like a player is down. We're going to take a quick timeout. You're watching Springdale Bulldog football on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. HAR-BER. Hometown fresh.
The injured player was Springdale linebacker Mason Hutchins. He's being helped off the field right now. He'll be replaced by Harrison Vasquez. Haven't seen Harrison in a while. Harrison was injured early in the year. He's now working his way back into the lineup. And looks like we got some movement here, and that's going to be a penalty against Fayetteville. And, I mean, of all the things that we talked about in the pregame, haven't been a lot of penalties in this game. That's just the third penalty. 2 against Fayetteville, 1 against Springdale.
Yeah, well, for both squads, you kind of hope that that's an indication that you're playing cleaner and fixing those little mistakes that, especially for Springdale's, it's hurt you in crucial situations throughout the year.
So it'll bring up a 3rd and 6. Bowers alone in the backfield. And he will throw. Looking for Nolan out of the backfield. That's going to go incomplete. And Fayetteville's going to go 3 and out. Springdale's going to get the football back.
Yeah, good coverage by Ambrose on a little quick out route. I think he read it pretty good and was in the hip pocket of that receiver.
So Malinga will drop back to kick. Alex Thompson standing at the 43-yard line for Springdale. Malinga gets the kick away. Alex retreating, fumbles the football, picks it up at the 47. Still going's going to lose a ton of yardage, and Springdale's going to start at the 40. So Springdale will set up shop at the 40 after a 7-yard loss on the return.
Bulldogs take over 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line.
Clock is stopped right now with 3:04 to go in the third quarter. And See some new faces here on the offensive side for Springdale. Dawson Luttrell has checked in. Lane Hutchins remains at quarterback. Eric Mendez the running back. Lane's going to throw. Ball's intercepted. Ball's intercepted at the 50, returned back to the 47-yard line, and Fayetteville's going to take over on Springdale's half of the field.
Yeah, got to be impressed with how Fayetteville's defended the pass tonight, and that's yet another example of a tip ball. The Fayetteville defensive line and linebackers have just done such a good job of getting their hands up and really disrupting any kind of vision or any kind of quick throw that Hutchins has had.
So Fayetteville will take over after the turnover. Darius Bowers back in at quarterback. Ball's at the 46-yard line. Clock running, 2:30 to go in the third quarter. This is Bowers. Under pressure, Springdale flushes him out. He gets loose. And Harrison Vasquez, big hit by Alex Thompson. The pass is complete. That's number 88 for Fayetteville. Mo Martin is going to get down inside the 5-yard line, but Bowers took a big shot from Alex Thompson.
Yeah, and I'm sure that felt good for Thompson, but he's got to be a little bit smarter next time. He abandoned his coverage assignment, and that's what left the receiver wide open.
So the ball's going to be placed at the 4-yard line. First and goal for Fayetteville. It's a high snap. Nolan on the carry. And Springdale's got that diagnosed. Harrison Vasquez there. Trey Tolbert also. Not much on the play. It's going to bring up second and goal. Ball at the 4-yard line. This is Nolan in motion. Bowers going to keep it, and he is met in the backfield. Vasquez there again, as well as Enrique Ambries. Ambries the first one there. It's going to bring up third down. Ball's now resting at the 11, so a 7-yard loss on second down. It's third and goal now outside the 10-yard line, so the Springdale defense certainly up to the challenge on the first two plays. Fayetteville tonight 5 out of 7 on third down conversions. This is Nolan. Inside the 5-yard line, he's going to get very close to the end zone. They're going to mark him down at the 1.5, and it's going to bring up fourth and goal. Game 9 on third down. Well, we'll see what Coach Bill Blankenship wants to do. Doesn't seem to be sending in the kicking team, so it'll be fourth and goal. Ball at the 1-yard line. It's Bowers and Nolan in the backfield. Bowers, high snap, gives to Nolan. No, he's going to keep it. Bowers around the corner, in for the touchdown. Thought Springdale had it locked up in the backfield, but Bowers gets away for the touchdown.
Yeah, just an athletic quarterback, a high snap, and probably I think the play was designed for him either to hand it off or to follow him up inside on a lead play, but Bowers just making a play, getting to the edge.
Fayetteville on to try the extra point. Kicks on the way. And good. So with 5 seconds to go here in the third quarter, our new score, Fayetteville 56, Springdale 7. You're watching Springdale Bulldog football on the Bulldog Sports Network.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
With Cole Harriman, I'm Zach Arns. Welcome back to Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. Just a reminder that we will be on the air next week, 6:30 with the pregame show, 7 o'clock game time from Rogers as Springdale travels up Highway 71 to take on the Mounties in what looks like maybe a very important game for that 4 seed. And you've got a score from the Rogers-Bentonville West game.
Got an update. West has taken the lead 19-14 going into the fourth quarter now.
Malinga's kick is going to go out of the end zone for a touchback, and Springdale will start at the 20-yard line. Well, that's not what I wanted to hear. With a Bentonville West win, West locks up the 4 seed, and then next week's game becomes a game for the 5 seed. So the clock will hit 000 to end the third quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
The fourth quarter, just got an update from the Bentonville West Rogers game. 19-14 the score from Benton County tonight. We start the fourth quarter. New quarterback in for Springdale, and that is number 15, Will Mueller. He's going to be out there with a number of the starters. It came on and Jaden to the bottom of the screen. You got Alex and Jaden Cornelius to the top of the screen. Garrett Vaughn, the running back. There's Will to throw. Right across the middle, got, I believe that's Alex Thompson, close to first down yardage.
Yeah, you know, Mueller came in 2 weeks ago against Bentonville and had a nice offensive drive, made some big-time throws, so he's certainly capable of doing it again.
So 10 yards on first down. Springdale moves out to the 30. Will going to throw out to Garrett Vaughn at the 35. Garrett makes a nice move, gets very close to first down yardage. They're going to mark him down at the 39, so Will comes out 2 for 2.
Complete to number 20, Garrett Vaughn.
9 yards, and we've got a player down. And while they attend to him, we'll take a timeout. You're watching Springdale Bulldog football on the Bulldog Sports Network.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we needed.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence. It's Arvest.
Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. HAR-BER. Hometown fresh.
The injured Bulldog was right guard Jacob Sissamfu, who has walked off under his own power. Caleb Jamison is checked in at the right guard spot. And Springdale's drive will continue. 2nd and 1, ball at the 39-yard line. Will Mueller in control. And we've got a loose football, and I believe Fayetteville has it. Fumble on the exchange between Mueller and Vaughn, and no signal yet from the referees.
Oh.
They're going to say Springdale came up with the football, so it was bouncing around there on the turf. A lot of white jerseys around it. But Springdale comes up with the football, and it'll be 3rd down. So it's 3rd and 4, ball at the 36. Mueller will throw. Good protection. Looks for J-Lo right at the 40. J-Lo going to fight across the 40-yard line. First down, Springdale.
Yeah. Good play by Lopez. Ball was kind of thrown behind him and high. Made a good athletic adjustment.
So J-Lo converts on 3rd down. Springdale now with a first down out at the 41. 5-yard pickup on the play. Here's Mueller to throw again. Under pressure. And the ball's intercepted at the 42-yard line. That is number 42 for Fayetteville. Jacob Shaw. He's going to be tackled at the 27-yard line. And Fayetteville will start with great field position at the 27.
Yeah, just not a very good decision by Mueller. They tried to go to the single receiver down here. I think it might have been Alex Thompson on a corner route, and he was just double covered, had a guy on top and a guy below, and the ball wasn't the best thrown, and easy interception for the defense.
So Fayetteville will start at Springdale's 27-yard line. Bowers still in at quarterback. Clock running, 8:50 to go. It's a new running back into the game for Fayetteville. I want to correct myself. Frank Morgan with the interception. 42 is the running back. That's Jacob Shaw. Thought we had two 42s on the field. Shaw with a quick pickup down to the 20-yard line. Bowers now with the reception to the 12. Just doesn't seem to matter who Fayetteville puts in the lineup. They're all productive. First and 10, ball at the 12. This is Shaw. Going to get close to the 10-yard line before Springdale stacks him up. It's going to be a 2-yard pickup.
Yeah, you talk about how the depth that Fayetteville has, and that starts with, that's all about development. And they've got a good program over there. They got a couple of 9th grade groups that are pretty good, and obviously got well-established programs at the junior high level.
Springdale showing blitz. Trey Tolbert down at the bottom of the screen. This is Bowers. Quick hitter out to Mo Martin. He's at the 10-yard line at the 5, and Springdale's going to wrap him up close to the first down at the 3.
The pass complete to number 88, Mo Martin.
So a 7-yard pickup. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1.
Gain of 8 on the play brings up 3rd down. The line of scrimmage, the 3-yard line.
It'll be 3rd and about 1.5 yards. Clock moving, 6:50 to go. Shaw and Bowers in the backfield. This is Shaw, and he's going to be met in the backfield. Good tackle there off the corner. That's Enrique Ambrose again. It's going to bring up 4th down. Ball's going to be at the 5.
The number 43, Jacob Shaw. He's hit immediately by number 48, Enrique Ambrose.
Yeah, Zach, I think you said it earlier. Having Ambrose back, this first week back was kind of a quiet night for him, but here in these last 2 weeks, he's had a major presence, and going all the way back to the Conway game, he's had he's definitely a guy that this defense needs.
Got a penalty on the play. Looks like an illegal substitution against Fayetteville. So that will back them up to the 10-yard line. And when the coaches, when I was talking to them about Enrique coming back, they were all very excited because they knew that that was one position they weren't going to have to worry about. They were really excited to get Enrique back, and he's been all over the place the last couple of weeks. So in to try the field goal attempt for Fayetteville is number 82, Tristan Ulrich. His kick is on the way and no good. So the Springdale defense holds, and they will take over 1st and 10 at the 20. So we close in on 5.5 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. And we begin to turn our attention to next week from Rogers. It's a game for seeding. We're just not 100% sure which seed we'll be competing for, whether it's the 4, the 5, or the 6.
Yeah. Yeah, and the opponent, too, is still, I mean, it's the Central is far from settled. Still 19-14 in the fourth quarter up at Bentonville.
Here comes Jonathan Lopez, and there's just nowhere to go. Lopez going to lose 5 or 6 yards on the play.
The ball carrier, number 21, Jonathan Lopez.
That's going to bring up second down. Clock moving with 4:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Mueller will throw. Looking for Jaden at the 26. Jaden going to catch the ball and get what he can out of that. They're going to give him 10 yards on the play. It'll bring up 3rd and 4.
The tackle by number 13, Elgin Burns.
So it's 3rd and 4 for Springdale. Jaden, that is his... Oh, let's see. That is his second catch on the night. 17 yards, leading receiver tonight. Alex Thompson, 7 for 103. A couple of those back shoulder fades were pretty. Here's Mueller. Gives to Jonathan Lopez across the 30-yard line. First down, Springdale. So J-Lo's going to get up near the 33. We'll give him 7 on the play. First down, Springdale. Clock moving, 3:35 to go. You know, a lot of the guys you're seeing here in the skill positions, this is the future of Springdale football. Came on to junior. Will, a sophomore. Garrett, a sophomore. Here's Garrett Vaughn. Across the 35-yard line, across the 40. Good pickup there by Garrett. They're going to give him 8 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 2.
Yeah, we mentioned this in the pregame, Zach, but, you know, it's not helping you now. But this is going to help the program in the future by having these young guys get. I mean, they're gonna have quality varsity reps under their belt.
Mueller will throw down the middle, looking for Jaden Minshew, in and out of his hands, incomplete. Even on an incomplete pass, Jaden makes it exciting, doesn't he?
Yeah. He's a dynamic player, whether he's on offense or defense.
So it brings up 3rd and 2 for Springdale. Clock moving, 2:27 to go in the fourth quarter. Four wide receivers set. Garrett Vaughn in the backfield. We're going to take and give to Garrett. He's going to get first down yardage across the 50. Garrett runs over a guy. Still going down to the 44-yard line. Folks, I want to remind you, he's 150 pounds. The first down for Springdale. Garrett moves it onto the Fayetteville side of the field at the 44. Garrett now on the night rushing. Carried the ball 8 times for 20 yards. Here's Mueller to throw. Looking for Jaden. Complete inside the 30.
The pass complete to number 10, Jaden Minshew.
First down, Springdale. Clock moving with 1:28. Here's Will to throw. He's got Alex inside the 15-yard line. Down to the 14. Springdale's got a little something going here. This drive now 8 plays long.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Mueller is he's on a roll right now. You know, a lot of these receivers have been wide open, but all of these balls he's completed are great placement. I mean, they're leading the receiver. They're in the spots they're supposed to be.
Will going to throw again. That one incomplete down the middle, looking for Kamon Robinson. It'll bring up second down. That one he just kind of double clutched it a little bit. Clock moving with 30 seconds here. Springdale's going to have to hurry up. Again, we're in a running clock here in the second half. If they want to get in the end zone, they're going to have to hustle up here.
Yep.
17 seconds to go. Mueller will throw. Looking for Jaden Minshew. And he's going to be tackled out of bounds at the 4, and that is likely going to be the last play of the game. And it is. So our final score, Fayetteville 56, Springdale 7. Cole and I will be back to wrap it up. You're watching Springdale Bulldog football on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett with Everett Chevrolet. You've heard me say we have a better way to buy your new Chevy. If you've not been here to find out what that means, I want to invite you to come see us. You'll love the way we do business. And you can shop our great selection of the North American Truck of the Year, the Chevy Silverado, with the best V8 fuel economy of any full-size truck. Family owned, customer friendly, Everett Chevrolet in Springdale. I-49 at Elm Springs Road.
Our final score tonight, Fayetteville 56, Springdale 7. And I guess Fayetteville shows why they're the number 1 team in the state and why they are gunning for a state title. Springdale, even with the loss tonight, everything that they want is still right there in front of them.
Yep.
Depending, you have an update from Bentonville West, still 19.
Still got 19-14. We're both gonna keep an eye on it even after we're off the air here. But yeah, like you said, they've still got. Everything that they set out to do in the preseason is still achievable. Playoffs. The chance to go after somebody in the postseason still alive.
Springdale will go to 4-5 on the year. Cole and I will be on the air next week, 6:30 with a pregame show from Rogers. The game time is about 7:05. Cole and I will be there with the call, and it will be for a seed, whether it's the 4, 5, or 6. I think Springdale's certainly in the middle of all of that, and we'll update you on that through the week. For Cole Harriman, for the best director in the business, Mr. Seth, and all of our BSN crew, on behalf of Superintendent Dr. Jim Rollins, Athletics Director Wayne Stellick, Principals Pete Jenks, the staff, the students, the alumni of Springdale High School, it's been our pleasure to bring you this presentation of the Bulldog Sports Network. We will talk to you next week from Rogers. Good night, everybody.